Just finished removing the radiator. Also went ahead and removed the AC condenser, the one that kind of looks like a small radiator. That definitely makes up some room now. Went ahead and removed the crank pulley. I sprayed some super degreaser, super clean on it, but looks like it's gonna need a pressure wash if I want that off. The front main seal and the oil pump didn't look like it was leaking any recently, but we're gonna go ahead and put a new one in. Timing cover is still original Toyota. And then I lost one of the bolt that was holding one of the stud that was holding the radiator. I've been looking for the last 15-20 minutes and I cannot find where in the dimension it went, man. I hate when this happens. You guys ever hate when that happens? You drop a bolt on the concrete and there's no way. That right there is the exhaust nut, so that's not it, but I don't know where the heck it went. If it's not on the floor, then it's probably stuck somewhere. It might be stuck somewhere, who knows, man. They just magically happen to disappear, man. Went ahead and removed the alternator bracket, and then the water outlet pump, the water outlet tube. You have to remove the alternator bracket first before you can access this bolt, this nut right here for the water outlet. So do that, and then I just put the nuts back in there for now. I'm gonna go ahead and drain my oil and probably put a new filter on it. This will be much easier now since I can access the bolts and the nuts for the bottom intake manifold here. So much more easier than when I was doing the EGR delete on the Lexus. So it's easier when you move a lot of things, but only if you have to get to this far. You can access all the plugs down here and those nuts, those bolts right there, the one that's hard to get the lower plenum when you're working on this side. So now we have the room to go from over here, which is easier. So I would say this engine is like 40% removed, 25%. Next thing is the intake. Late Friday night, you know you're getting old when you spend your time wrenching on Friday nights. We got the intake off. We got everything pretty much off the cylinder head. Tomorrow will be the big day. We'll go ahead and remove the camshaft, cam gears, and all that fun stuff. And then wait for my leveler, hoist leveler. That should be here Sunday from Amazon. And then we'll go ahead and rip out the head. I think in the meanwhile, I'm just gonna go ahead and clean up a little bit here. Maybe do the oil pump seal and all that fun stuff. I went ahead and delete all the AC line back over here. Delete all the AC line. No AC on this car no more. And then once I get the head off, I'll go ahead and tackle those rear heater hose. We're gonna delete those because those are useless now. And I'm just gonna delete as much stuff that's not needed because I want this engine to be simple, easy. And then once we get the head out, we'll make sure it's good. Take it to the machine shop. Hopefully it's good there. And then if it's good, we'll go ahead and start cleaning everything off. I still have to unbutton the wire harness because I want to take that lower manifold off. It's so dirty inside. I want to clean it. If you don't want to do the wire, if you don't want to take out the wire harness, you can remove the head by just leaving it the way it is, which I'll leave it the way it is right now, and then remove the head. And then I'll go back and unplug all the wires because it goes through the tranny, to the tranny and stuff. And then you can pull that wire harness out in order to get that intake manifold out, because I want to clean that off. It's super dirty, super greasy. And then also found out that the last person that was in this engine, they didn't really tight this intake plenum here, all the bolts in the rear and the bottom at the far end, they didn't tight any of those down. They were all hand tight. So, and then one of them was also missing. So yep, that's what you get when you pay $550 for a head gasket job. But it's late night, guys. The oil is gonna drain. I'm draining the oil right now, so I'll let that drain overnight. And then we'll keep the air filter, no, we'll keep the oil filter on. Once we're ready, I'll go ahead and put a new oil filter. And then, yep, time to clean up and get ready for tomorrow. Day 3 tomorrow.